In 2000, the Gwinnett Coalition for Health and Human Services saw the critical need to increase awareness amongst the citizens of the many agencies and organizations that it represents and supports. These resources address the many needs of the community, and as a result, the Gwinnett Great Days of Service was born. Throughout the years, the Gwinnett Great Days of Service has grown into one of the largest volunteer initiatives in the United States. And in 2010, 95,000 volunteers, including large corporations, schools, small businesses, individuals, church groups, and families, completed 500 service projects such as landscaping, outdoor garden areas, painting murals, creating outdoor classrooms, organizing canned food drives, and so much more. The theme for this year is Caring Hearts, Helping Hands. We hope that you will give a hand in making this year's event the best one yet. For more information on how to register as a volunteer, host a project, or become a sponsor, visit us online at www.gwinnettgreatdaysofservice.org or call us at 770-995-3339.
One of the things that I've really found most significant in accomplishments is the amount of youth service that has actually improved over the years. It's very interesting and very, I think enlightening to see so many youth in the county really turn out and really try to make a difference in their own backyard. One of the accomplishments that I remember really most making such a significant impact was the canned food drive, where we collected over 100,000 cans from a variety of schools, colleges, organizations, and corporations. What we plan to see this year is a significant increase in corporations and organizations. We have several new companies that we would like to see turn out and actually get their employees and staff involved. I think as a county, it just makes a difference if everyone is involved and everyone's taking part in this bit of service. It's one day that you can actually make a difference in your own backyard, and that really does help.
Well, at Rainbow Village, what we try and do is provide homes for the families that reside with us and work the program. But one of the biggest challenges that we find ourselves having to deal with is taking an older model house, as it were, and turning it into a home. What we were able to have done through the Gwinnett Great Days of Service was have a group that came out. I think it was over 60 people that joined us that day with their time and their talent, and they took all that and put it with their treasure, and we ended up with an older house that became a warm and loving and caring environment, which turned out to be a home for a family of 7 that currently resides there. We ended up with flower beds being cleaned out and refurbished and replanted. We ended up with a new swing set. So actually there hadn't been a swing set there in years, so it was an awesome, awesome gift for the children. We ended up with a completely, the outside was painted. So it was just beautiful coming in and seeing all the landscaping that was done. We had a bus shelter that someone took the time to come in out of the group, and they hand drew everything in there and they hand painted it, and the children couldn't be more happy to sit in there and wait for the school bus during the school year. Primerica has been a marvelous blessing, along with the Gwinnett Great Days of Service. The things that were done in a couple of hours within that day, we would have not been able to accomplish. It probably would have taken us a couple of weeks, just the manpower alone, to have that many people come out and share that time with us was so important. And to let the family know that lived there that somebody cared about them, and they were that important for a volunteer to spend their time making sure that they had a nice, safe place to be with their children, and that you just can't put a price on that.
Last year we took on the awesome project of working at Rainbow Village, and once we heard the concept of Rainbow Village and what they do for families who are in transition and trying to make it, we were on it like we were there. We didn't even have to be asked twice. So we took on the approach of making this place anew, and by taking every aspect of the property and making it new. We painted. We talked to a local landscaper who donated plants and flowers, and we re-landscaped the whole place. We cleaned out their storerooms for them and inventoried everything that they had so that they would know what they had available for new families that came to the facility. My volunteers, I never have to really push them, but this time we had this awesome job of trying to build a playground in less than a day, which from my friends, what they've told me is that that's almost ridiculous to think to do. But they stayed late that night to make sure that those kids had that swing set before dusk, before it turned dark, so that they could swing on it. And it was very, very rewarding to see the children come out and play on the swing set right as we finished and was driving away. So it's a project that we'll always remember. People still talk about to this day about how we went out like locusts and covered that place and made it a new, fresh environment for the new family.